Hi everyone, welcome to another video here on She's Fit. You eat healthy all day long, but the scale won't budge? I know how frustrating that is. The truth is that many foods that seem harmless and even diet are secret calorie traps. Stick with me because I am going to reveal the 6 most dangerous healthy foods that are sabotaging your weight loss now. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos, and leave that nice like that helps me a lot to keep bringing you incredible content. Trust me, here at She's Fit, you're going to discover how to transform your body in the best way possible. So, come with me. Before we start, I need to share something that has made all the difference for me. You know those days when you try hard but feel like your body just isn't responding the way it should? Well, I found out that sleep has way more impact on weight loss than I ever imagined. That's when I discovered Sleep Lean, a natural supplement specially designed to help women burn fat while they sleep. Yes, while they sleep. It's not a miracle, of course, but when combined with good nutrition and the right habits, the results are amazing. I personally felt my body lighter, my belly less bloated, and a different kind of energy just within the first few weeks. I'll leave the link here in the description so you can check all the details after the video. Trust me, it was a game changer for me. Now, let's get back to the video content. Salads are sold to us as the supreme symbol of dieting, the default choice for anyone trying to lose weight. Unfortunately, for many, this is the first and biggest food trap of the day. A base of green leaves, cucumber, and tomato is undeniably low in calories and full of micronutrients. The danger arises when we start piling on the toppings. Stop and think. You add grated cheese and parmesan is particularly fat-dense crispy croutons that are essentially deep-fried bread saturated in oil, seeds, and nuts, which are healthy but extremely caloric if not measured, and worse, sweetened dried fruits like cranberries or raisins, which concentrate sugar. The result? What should be a 200-calorie meal easily turns into a caloric bomb that surpasses 600 or even 700 calories, equivalent to fast food, but without the satisfaction. And the most treacherous trap of all is the dressing. Those creamy dressings, like mayonnaise-based ones or the popular ranch dressing, are true villains. They are made with low-quality vegetable oils and generally contain hidden sugars, corn syrup, and preservatives to ensure flavor and shelf life. Even industrialized vinaigrettes, which seem lighter, are often loaded with added sugar. By dousing your salad with 2 or 3 tablespoons of dressing, you are injecting calories, fats, and sugars that nullify any benefit from the greens. Remember, the goal is to lose weight, and excess calories, no matter the source, will be stored. The solution is not to banish the salad, but rather to simplify drastically and control what you add. Focus on fresh vegetables, add a lean protein for satiety, and use a measured, homemade dressing. A tablespoon of quality extra virgin olive oil, lemon, and spices. Yogurt is an essential tool in your weight loss arsenal. It is a fantastic source of protein for satiety, and probiotics are crucial for gut health and digestion. The problem arises when we opt for convenience and easy flavor. If you're grabbing those flavored yogurts, strawberry, peach, blueberry, or the ones that already come with syrups, preserves, or crunchy toppings at the bottom, I regret to say, but you are essentially consuming a dessert milkshake disguised as a healthy breakfast. The reason is simple. To create zero or light versions with less fat, the industry needs to compensate for the loss of flavor. How do they do that? By loading the product with sugar. Look at the label. You will be shocked to see that a small serving can easily contain more sugar than a can of soda. Look for sneaky names like sucrose, corn syrup, dextrose, maltodextrin, and fruit concentrates. This sugar overload leads to insulin spikes, which, ironically, stimulates the body to store fat and causes that hungry feeling right after consumption. And what about granola? It's sold as fiber, energy, and a perfect breakfast. But most industrialized granolas are the very definition of a caloric trap. They use processed vegetable oils to get that crunchy texture and an absurd amount of honey, syrups like brown rice syrup or maple syrup, and sugars to clump the oat flakes together. The result is a product that is extremely dense in calories and fats, which easily doubles the calories in your bowl. For sustainable weight loss, it's crucial to return to purity. Choose plain, whole milk, or Greek yogurt with no added sugar. Add fresh fruit yourself, which contains fiber, and if you want crunch, use a pinch of nuts or plain oats, measuring the portion carefully. In the modern fitness world and our busy lives, protein shakes, energy bars, and meal replacement bars are seen as the magical solution for a quick snack or a convenient post-workout fuel. However, this is one of the biggest pitfalls for women's weight loss. The truth is that many of these bars are, essentially, chocolate bars with an extra dose of protein, sold under the guise of health. Yes, they deliver the promised protein, but to make them delicious and palatable so you want to buy them again and again, manufacturers have to mask the flavor and texture. And how do they do that? With a dangerous mix of ingredients. Added sugars, often listed as syrups, plus sugar alcohols like maltitol or xylitol, which can cause intestinal discomfort, bloating, and gas, especially in more sensitive stomachs. Add to that saturated fats from processed oils, and there you have it. A product that can have more calories than a healthy breakfast made at home, or even a nutritious sandwich. Often, a single bar can exceed 300 or 400 calories, an expense that, if repeated daily, completely sabotages your calorie deficit. The same vigilance must be applied to store-bought detox smoothies and juices. They promise cleansing and instant nutrition, but the reality is they are often loaded with fruit concentrates and added sugars to enhance the flavor. The result is a high-sugar, low-fiber drink, leading to a rapid glucose spike and an energy crash soon after. Don't confuse convenience with quality nutrition. The best and most reliable alternative is always real food, a handful of nuts with a fruit, a boiled egg, or taking 5 minutes to prepare your own smoothie at home using pure unflavored whey protein, green leaves, fresh berries, and water. It's cleaner, cheaper, and much more effective for your body and the scale. Don't get me wrong, fruits are essential for a healthy diet. They are packed with vitamins, minerals, and crucially fiber. The danger arises when we take fruits out of their natural form and concentrate them, either by juicing or dehydrating them. Let's start with natural juices, the big villain of the healthy breakfast. When you squeeze fruits to get the juice, you are, essentially, stripping away the structural fiber. Fiber is what slows down sugar absorption. Without it, fructose, the natural sugar in fruit, is absorbed by the body very quickly. The result? A blood sugar spike that mimics drinking a soda, which leads to fat storage and soon after, an energy crash and more hunger. Think about the quantity. To fill a single glass of orange juice, you need 3 to 5 whole oranges. By drinking that juice, you ingest the calories from all of them, but without the chewing and volume that would make you feel satiated. It's the easiest way to consume hundreds of empty calories without realizing it. The other concentrated and treacherous form is dried fruit, such as raisins, dates, apricots, and figs. They are promoted as healthy snacks, but what they really are is fruit without the water. The dehydration process drastically shrinks their volume, but the calories and especially the sugar remain fully concentrated. A small handful of dates, which fits in the palm of your hand, can have the same number of calories as a large banana, but offers none of the same satiety. It is incredibly easy to overeat because your body doesn't register satiety in the same way. Concentrated sugar, consumed in excess, is dead weight in your weight loss plan. The golden rule is simple. Eat the whole fruit to take advantage of the fiber and water it contains, and drink plain water for hydration. In recent years, the gluten-free diet has exploded in popularity, and many of you who do and have celiac disease or genuine gluten sensitivity have started consuming breads, crackers, muffins, and pastas labeled as gluten-free under the mistaken belief that they are automatically healthier and weight loss friendly. This is a major flaw in reasoning and a highly lucrative marketing trap. Gluten is a protein. Simply removing that protein does not make a product less caloric, less processed, or better for weight loss. The industry has to juggle ingredients to ensure these gluten-free products have a pleasing texture, don't crumble, and are soft like traditional products. To replace the structure and elasticity that gluten provides, manufacturers resort to a set of highly refined flours, such as rice starch, potato starch, and pure tapioca. These flours have an extremely high glycemic index, meaning they are chemically very similar to traditional white flour in terms of blood sugar impact. Worse, to compensate for the lack of flavor and texture, manufacturers often add more low-quality vegetable oils, more thickening gums, and, crucially, more sugars and syrups. The final result? You are just swapping one refined bread for another, but often, the gluten-free product has more calories, more fats, and drastically less fiber than its traditional counterpart. The lack of fiber and the high glycemic index lead to rapid digestion, insulin spikes, and hunger shortly after, sabotaging your appetite control. If you are not celiac, stop falling for this expensive and ineffective trap. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods. The best option is real whole grain bread with the shortest ingredient list possible, or better yet, replace these carbohydrates with sweet potato, quinoa, or legumes. Here is the most subtle and often overlooked trap: the excessive consumption of healthy fats. Oils and nut butters are absolutely essential macronutrients. Quality fats, such as extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil, are beneficial for hormonal health, brain health, and vitamin absorption. The problem is not the quality, but the quantity. Many of you, with the best of intentions, fall into the fallacy that because they are healthy, they can be consumed freely. This is a fatal mistake in weight loss. Remember caloric density. A single tablespoon of olive oil has, on average, 120 calories. If you are generously drizzling your salad using a stream of oil in the pan and then adding another stream to finish your roasted vegetables, you can easily add 300 to 400 invisible calories to your meal without even noticing. That's the equivalent of an entire extra meal. And these calories, being pure fat, are quickly stored if your body has already met its energy needs. The same principle applies to diet favorites, peanut butter and other nut butters, almond, cashew, etc. They are fantastic, rich in protein, fiber, and good fats, but they are incredibly dense. If you scoop peanut butter directly from the jar with a spoon, or spread it thickly on whole grain bread, you can easily consume 3, 4, or more tablespoons. Just 2 tablespoons already exceed 200 calories. That is the difference between maintaining a caloric deficit and stalling your weight loss. The tip is clear and non-negotiable. Healthy fats are essential, but you must measure them rigorously. Use 1 tablespoon for cooking and at most 1 tablespoon for dressing your salad. Excess fat, even if it's the best olive oil in the world, is stored by your body as body fat. The key to weight loss is not what the label says, but what is truly inside and the amount you consume. Don't be fooled by words like light, diet, or natural. Start reading labels and, more importantly, start measuring your portions. The success of your weight loss journey is in the details. And don't forget the tip I gave you at the beginning. If you need to lose weight, click the link in the video description and get Sleepily now. It might be what is missing in your journey. If you liked this video, leave a like, subscribe here at She's Fit, and share this video to help the channel. Also, leave a comment below about the type of content you want to see to help with your weight loss.